Today we will learn how to solve the given question paper in a proper manner. We have taken one practice paper for Maths 1 and we are dealing only today with question number 1 and 2A, which has variety of questions. Let us take the note of what are the rules are given on each question paper. All the questions are compulsory. Use of calculator is not allowed. Total marks are shown on the right side of the question. If necessary, draw the figure to justify your answer. Construction marks should be distinct. For all multiple choice questions, that is question number 1A, mark will be given only to first attempt. While solving multiple choice questions, write the number of sub-questions and write the correct alternative in front of it, like A, B, C, D, any one of that. For question number 2A and 3A, complete activity expected in answer sheet along with blocks. Activity based question. Now let us see first question. First A, 4 alternative answers are given for each of the following sub questions. Choose the correct alternative and write its letter. In that first one, for an AP, if A equals to 11 and D equals to 1.5, then find D. Find T3, A 10, B 12, C 15 and D 14. Now you can solve this or you can directly get it, that is all your choice. But what is necessary that you see? Solution is there, you can apply one of this method. A is 11 and D is 1.5, so you can get T3 as a T1 plus 2D. You will get answer as T3 equals to 14. All these are the solution, but this statement is must. If you don't write answer for 1 is D, you won't get marks at all. For example, here after all the solution, whatever we have got it here, at the end you have to write down answer 1D. Let's try the next one. For simultaneous equations in variable x and y, dx equals to 49, d of y equals to minus 63, d equals to 7, then what is x? The alternatives, 4 alternatives are given, out of which one will be correct. So let us see the solution. As you know, x equals to dx upon d. When you simplify, you get x equals to 7. All this, if you want, you can write. Again, I am telling you. But final answer must be written like this. Answer to have second, that is A alternative correct. Third one, which one is the quadratic equation? These are the option given. You can solve it as I had showed you in the previous two sums. You can solve it everything. Decide by yourself. At the end you need to write the answer in the form of this. Third sub questions have B alternative correct. So you have to write down answer 3B. It is written as the question, sub question numbers are given and its options. So you need to be very careful about writing the answer, because you'll get marks on this, not on your solution. Fourth one, same way, The fourth one have an answer as B, so we have written as I had showed you. Clear? I hope it is very clear for question number 1A how to write the answer. Let us go for question number 1B. This is also 1 marks each question, 4 questions. All the questions are compulsory to solve it. See the first one. Write the quadratic equation using variable x if alpha plus beta is 9 and alpha into beta is 20. So as you know, we require 2 to 3 steps. So first step is this: x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta equals to 0. Compulsory statement, half marks you get it here, and then you do substitution. X square minus 9x plus 20 equals to 0. Let's go for the next sum. So the required quadratic equation is x square minus 9x plus 20 equals to 0. This is the complete sum. Question number 2. For drawing the graph of 2x plus y equals to minus 4, if x is equals to minus 3, what is the value of y? So substitute in the given equation. The value of x is given minus 3. First step, simplify and then transfer the number as you can see, and then you get the value of y is 2, and the answer should be written in a statement form as it is. The value of y when x equals to minus 3 is given equation is 2. Question number 1B, third one. Find the first term and the common difference for the AP 5, 1, minus 3, minus 4. They want first term, so you can directly get A equals to T1 equals to 5 because our first term is 5. And the common difference you can simplify. Common difference is equals to T2 minus T1 or T3 minus T2. So you can simplify and get the value D equals to minus 4. Half marks you will get for both. Fourth one, 2-digit numbers are formed using digits 2, 3 and 5 without repeating the digits. Write the sample space for it. Yes, you must write down in the set form. S equals to S should be written in capital because sample space name it is, and then you can see the numbers formed properly. Clear? 23, 25, 32, 35, 52, 53. Let us see the activity now, how to write down, because here most of you all have done mistake. So be careful. Complete any 2 of the following activity. These are 2 marks each question. So complete the following activity to draw the graph of x minus 2y equals to 3. This is the table given in the question. These blanks are blocked. So how will you solve it? How will you write down that you see? Activity, you are going to simplify and get the value of blank spaces as it is taught to you. But while writing, filling in the table again, you need to take care that you will write down the table again and then you will put the values there. See, when you substitute the value of x as minus 5 to the given equation, you will get y equals to minus 4. So you have written here. You will get solution here. See, the blocking is very important. After writing minus 4, you have blocked it. Then you have got coordinates minus 5, minus 4. Most of you all don't apply bracket. See in the first column, last one, they have applied bracket, so you must apply the bracket. If they don't, then you do not. So you have got the answer, you have blocked them. That is very, very important. Same way in the next one, 11. So we are going to block it, and then we have got here. So this is the way you have to write down with the blocking. As you know, there are 5 blanks. You will get half marks each for 5 blanks. Now second question, activity based. This is the question they have given to you, question paper. You can see 4 blocks. One is bigger block, so both the answers are right. Then you will get a half mark. Here half marks, here and here. So see here how it is coming. Again, activity means full answer expected. See here, the value of x is 2, blocked. Second statement, the statement is written, now the value will come 2 and 2. Third steps, which is not given but you want, you can write, you can add, there is no issue. Fourth one also you can add for your convenience. Fifth one also for your convenience. Then sixth one you have to write down which is required and which is given in the paper. So 2m will become 1. And the last one again you're going to write down properly and block it 1 upon 2. I hope it is very clear to you how to write down the steps. In a class of 48 students, 4 students use spectacles. Complete the following activity to find the probability of a student selected at random wearing spectacles. So here we need to be assuming many things. Let the total number of the student in a class be 48. Then n of s, number of sample point we needed. Then we needed the number of boys who are wearing spectacles. And then these are the things what they had asked you. So all these things you're going to write down in your notebook activity full, and then you're going to fill the value. See here, n of s is 48, n of a is 4, then you will have 4 upon 48, and then you will have 1 upon 12. Clear? Or you must increase one step here. P of a equals to n of a upon n of s, number of event point upon number of sample point. Clear? I hope I had made it clear. See you with the next video.